Welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews, brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I, of course, am Eric, and today, as you probably guessed, we are going to be talking about this little gadget. It is the SoundBot SB1010 Bluetooth alarm clock. I believe it's called a wood alarm clock, perhaps, but it's not actual wood. It is a faux wood finish, but it still looks really good. I had kind of had my eye on one of these. As you can see, this finish totally matches the finish of the nightstands we have. This is my guest room, and I saw it and thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and try it out. It had good reviews, and I love it. I think it works great. It has two speakers, one on each side here, as you can see, and they are 3-watt speakers, which is pretty good sound. Actually fairly impressive. I had my phone connected to this and was playing music through it one day while I was cleaning up, and my spouse thought that I was playing music through my UE boom. Now let me just say right out, the speakers on this are not as good as the UE boom by any stretch of the imagination, but the point is they are really good. They are as loud as you would ever need for a bedroom alarm clock. They are really decent quality speakers for the price and for what this is. And I'll play a sample through the speakers later on so you can kind of hear them for yourself. But the features, as far as the features go, when the clock is not plugged in, you get just this wood look. You wouldn't even know that these digital numbers are back there. They are behind the front and they shine through. You have the time, you have your alarm clock indicator. A solid dot means that your alarm is set to go off every day. If it's flashing once every 3 seconds, that means that it's set to go off one time, the next time, and that's it. And if there's no dot at all, then you know that alarm clock is not set to go off at all. You have the temperature here, and it does let you know that the temperature reading is within a couple of degrees, give or take, so it's not perfectly accurate, but it's fairly accurate, and it seems to be doing a good job for our house. And then you have the date down here. Of course, all of these things can be set quite easily from the buttons on the back. And when you look on the back here, you'll see the buttons that are there. You can, if you hit time, that allows you to set the time. It goes from the hour to the minutes. If you set alarm, it allows you to set the alarm, again going from hours to minutes. When you're in the mode to set, you use the up and down keys to change the number from either up or down. If you press up and down together at the same time, that allows you to switch from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Once you hold them down for like 3 seconds, it goes into that mode, and then you press either the up key for Celsius or the down key for Fahrenheit. Also, to enable the alarm, once you have it set, you just use the down key, and that toggles through either a one-time alarm, an everyday alarm, or alarm off. On the back here, a couple of awesome things. You do have an auxiliary jack, so even if you have a device that doesn't have Bluetooth, you can still connect it and play through this with an auxiliary cord. This is your power cord, and then it also has a USB charging, so you can plug in, you know, if you have a phone or whatever device that you charge overnight, you plug your USB in there, and you can charge your device. So you don't have to plug, you can use just one plug in the wall and then plug your phone, your tablet, whatever it is you want to charge through this, which is an awesome feature. A couple of other things that I really like about it is you can adjust the brightness. So hit that, you can see it dimmed, and that's great because sometimes, you know, depending on the person, some people can't sleep if there's much ambient light at all in a room, so they like for it to be dimmer. So you can dim that, and you do that by hitting the snooze button. Now when that alarm goes off, let me let you hear what the alarm sounds like real quick, just so you know, because I'm sure that's something you'd probably be interested in. So you see what the alarm sounds like. It's a typical annoying alarm sound. It's not extremely loud. I personally don't need a loud alarm. When I was really young, I did, because I would sleep through everything. But these days, that alarm would wake me up in about 10 seconds. So it just depends, but it is a decent sounding alarm. You can hit the snooze button. That will snooze it for about 7 minutes. There's no way to change the snooze time. That is set in stone. If you want to turn it off, then you press any button on the back. Pressing any button on the back turns the alarm off. And then you also have the volume keys up here. That is not volume for the alarm. The alarm is a set volume. That's volume for the speakers for playing music. And then you have your multi-function phone key up here, which you can use to either hang up a phone call, also use it to connect or disconnect from your phone. And I'll show you that feature in a minute. And then there's a mic right here, because you can use this as a speakerphone to talk to someone, which is pretty awesome. And I'll show you that in a minute as well. And now when you want to connect to your phone, what's really awesome is all you do is you just long press this button. You heard that double beep, and then a single beep. That means it's connected. If you read the reviews on Amazon, some people were talking about that it kept beeping. Well, what happens is they connect their phone to this and they just leave their phone connected to it. And then they walk out of the room and down the hall and into the kitchen and in the living room, and it's too far away, so their phone disconnects. And then they come back in and their phone reconnects. Well, that's always going to happen, but it's a really simple fix. When you're done using it, you just long press it. There you go. It disconnected from my phone. So it's really simple to connect and disconnect from your phone, which I love. That it's just takes a quick second, and you hook it up to your phone, and then when you're done with it, you can just immediately disconnect it from the phone without any problem. Now, one thing you can do is once your phone is connected to this, if you want, you can use the alarm clock on your phone, and when it comes on, it'll play through the speakers here. As well as you could hook your phone up to this, and maybe you have one of those ambient noise apps. I've reviewed several of those on my app review playlist that help you go to sleep at night, and you can play those through this speaker and then have that shut off at a certain point in time. One thing this does not have, it does not have a sleep function, so you're not going to be able to if you've got your phone connected to it and you're playing music through it, either through Bluetooth or through the auxiliary jack, you're not going to be able to turn the speakers off after, say, 30 minutes. That's something you would have to control through your phone. This just doesn't have that feature built into it. And not really necessary, again, because it's not a radio in and of itself. That was a feature that a lot of old alarm clock radios had built into them. But now, since you're going to be playing that music from your phone, you can control that on your phone. You can set your phone to stop playing music after 30 minutes, or stop playing the ambient noise after 30 minutes, and go into silent mode, or whatever it is that you are trying to do. So I want to show you the or sample for you the music. So let's connect my phone. I'm going to connect my phone to the device, and then let you hear what some of the music sounds like. Alright, so I'm going to play some music through this. This is not this is copyrighted music, but I have the rights to use it. But it's not obviously top 40 music, because I don't have the rights to use that. So I just got a mix of these various music that I have the rights to, just so you can hear some different types of music, and I'll adjust the volume levels as well, just so you can kind of hear what it sounds like. Now you could hear right away that was really loud, and you just hold down these buttons, turn the volume up. At the loudest level, you can probably not even hear what I'm saying because it's so loud. So you probably couldn't hear what I was saying just then because it was so loud. So that kind of gives you a clue as to how loud it is. But let's just go through some of these other music styles and genres just so you can hear what it sounds like. The multi-function button also works as a play-pause button, so when you're listening to music, you can play it or pause it just by tapping that button, which is really cool. So hopefully the mic is picking that up well. Of course, you're hearing these speakers through the microphone of my camera and then through your speakers. So, you know, it's not the best representation of what it actually sounds like, but hopefully it's giving you an idea. I mean, the quality of this is really, really good quality. You know, for what it is and for having two 3-watt speakers, plenty of sound and good quality sound. Sounds great and works really well. So as you can see, the speakers are really good, very, you know, pretty loud as I think as you would need out of a small clock radio that's sitting on your nightstand. Loud enough that I can turn this on, and whether I'm walking around the bedroom or in the bathroom or even in the room next door, I can still hear it without any problem. So good quality sound out of the speakers. Now the other thing you want to do is you want to maybe see how well does it work for phone calls. So let's check that out.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Buenos días.
What time do you close today?
We close at 10 p.m. today.
10 p.m. All right, and do you take reservations or no?
For parties of 8 or more, and we do require a $50 cash deposit or credit card information.
Okay, 8 or more, $50 deposit. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye.
So as you can see, talking on the phone is no problem at all. I had no problem hearing the person I was talking to. They had no problem hearing me. Seems to have good noise cancellation so that they don't hear themselves when you're talking to them. Good quality speakerphone in addition to clock and Bluetooth streaming device. So really good quality. So overall, I highly recommend this. Like I said, I kind of had my eye on it for a while and just wasn't sure, and finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna buy it because I was reading reviews and it seemed to be reviewed fairly well. It's not that expensive. It's not cheap, but it's not that expensive. It's a fairly affordable price. Again, you can pick it up on Amazon. I'll have the link in the description below. But for what you get, having the ability to stream music through it, so just if you're listening to music during the day, or if you want to use it with the alarm on your phone to stream that through it to wake you up, or ambient music to go to sleep. The plus that it also has an auxiliary jack, so even if you can't connect through Bluetooth, you've got an easy way to connect through the auxiliary jack. The fact that it has the dim feature to brighten or dim the display, and just the fact that it's a good looking clock. So even if you're just using it as a clock, it's a good looking clock, and then you add all the other features and it becomes a really, really great product. Again, it's a SoundBot 1010. Highly recommend it. Available on Amazon. You can click the link in the description below and check it out on Amazon for yourself. Anyway, that's it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in this product or might could benefit from having one, then feel free to share this video with them. You can do that on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, email, Reddit. All those fun ways are all down there. Just click the right button. Check out my channel for all kinds of product reviews, household products, electronics and gadgets, dog products, just lots of fun stuff, lots of cool things. So check that out. Also, my Android app review playlist if you have an Android phone, and I have some other, if you're a tech geek, you might want to check out my Tasker tutorials or my Android car tablet series, which are both really fun. Anyway, that is going to be it until next time, so have a great day.